This is my Randall. I'm not its brother Darrow or its other brother. Never mind. I was going to say that there's many like it, but this one is mine. But I'm pretty sure these Kirk Hammett Randalls from 2008 were wildly unpopular and nobody bought them. I mean, did anyone hear Death Magnetic and then rush out to the store to get that tone? So anyway, we're going to use the cabinet that came with it to test racism. Not because it's black. Because it's loaded with two Chinese-built Celestion Vintage 30 speakers. The other two are Celestion 1275s. They're also Chinese, but never mind those. Those are only made in China. Compliance dictates that metal be recorded with Celestion Vintage 30s and a Mesa Boogie rectifier cabinet or similar product. Now, there are countless of similar products sporting the V30s, but what you may not know is that only Mesa Boogie cabinets feature the real deal made in the UK Celestion V30. Everyone else, including Randall here, are using the ones that are built in China. And for some reason, the paid content audio product YouTubers don't tell you about this. They want you to buy Harley Benton and Laney and whoever else cuts them a check to do fearless reviews about this or that cabinet that's loaded with V30s and sounds awesome because, hey, you're not writing them a check to hear the truth about anything. And also, there's an IR for that anyway, right? So the question remains, can Chinese labor produce a speaker that is as good as UK labor can, using the same materials and specs? Which is better at producing parts for the global marketplace? Foreign labor, based in the foreigner's own home country like China, or foreign labor based in the country they immigrated to like the UK? This is a burning question, and there's really only one way to answer it. To find out, I've replaced the Chinese Vintage 30s in this cabinet with UK-built Vintage 30s that I ordered from Mesa, along with a pair of 1275s that are still Chinese, so don't worry about those. I'm changing the overall resistance of the cabinet from 16 ohms to 8 ohms to meet Boogie's spec. I broke the speakers in by hooking them up to a household stereo system that was playing a video I found on YouTube of a sine wave that sweeps from 30 hertz to 80 hertz on a 9-hour loop. No! You can't just play a YouTube video of a bass oscillator through your brand new guitar speakers and break them in. You have to play guitar through them for hundreds of hours so they break in naturally. Ha ha ha! Bass oscillator go brrrr. Fancy, right? Loop. Over the course of a couple days, I put both pairs of speakers on this thing for about 20 hours of burn-in. I reamped a bunch of riffs from some demos I have with the old speakers, and then immediately with the new ones after the swap, so we can see if there's a big difference. In which Asian speaker sounds better? Chinese native built or UK immigrant built? Let's find out. Chinese people can't make good speakers. They'll give you the flu. And that's just too much for me to handle right now, so I'm just gonna go shelter in place.
China is asshole.